Oh, hi Pisces, how are you? I want to make sure you can see this. Got a beautiful month in store for you, Pisces. This is Mary Ellen. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It's wonderful to have you here. So, Pisces, this is the last reading I'm doing for the month of June. Finally got them all out. There's an enormous amount going on energy-wise for the water sign folks this month. Everybody, of course, always, right? But there's something, yeah, look at that. I'm just going to shuffle the cards while I yak at you, okay? Hey, by the way, please click the like button for me. I'm trying to ask everyone. My guides are saying, we're training you. It's a way of saying thank you and helping me move the channel into wider distribution. It's time, my guides are saying. So I'm paying attention to it. And if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you. I'm getting close to 10,000 subscribers. And my guides are saying that's what's meant to be moving forward. So I'm going to talk with you about these beautiful oracle cards. We're going to jump into the Rider Waite. And then at the end, we're going to pick a rune. So stay tuned, okay? So all the information about me is below. Per the standard, my guides are saying, per the standard regimen. I'm on Facebook now. You can find me at Moonrise Cottage Soul Tarot on Facebook. All right, my guys want this, and they want this, and they want that. Do you see what's going on? So I want to read to you about whale medicine. There's something very beautiful and sacred happening. The water sign people are in a cycle of development. And it has to do with, of course, moving destiny forward. But it's messages coming in deep from the sacred realm. I'm going to do some kind of a live stream, I hope soon, about some topics that I've come to some discovery. I've been pondering for a long time. And it's the intersection of a whole bunch of different things that I know about that have brought me to some realization with the help of a beautiful water sign inspiration partner. So we see it here in your cards. Whale is very much like a swimming library. That's what it is. Woo! Whale carries the history of Mother Earth and is said to have been placed here by the ancients from the dog star Sirius. Biologists say that whale is a mammal and was very possibly on land millions of years ago. Whale medicine people are encoded in their DNA to understand that sound frequencies can bring up records and the memories of ancient knowledge. See what's on the bottom of the deck? My guide told me stop right there. All right, so they are usually clairaudient or able to hear both very low and very high frequencies. They are psychically developed and telepathic. Many times, they are not awakened to their gifts until it is time to use the stored records. Many whale medicine people are able to tap into the universal mind of the Great Spirit, and they have no idea how or why they know what they know. It is only later, when they receive confirmation, that they begin to understand how they know or why they know. Whale medicine teaches us to use the sounds and frequencies that balance our emotional bodies, and that's what's coming forward. It is about coming to balance and to heal our physical forms. To recall why the shaman's drum brings healing and peace is to align with whale's message. The shaman's drum is the universal heartbeat, and it aligns all beings heart to heart. If you pulled whale, you are being asked to tap into the sacred records and allow yourself to be sung to by those who have this original language. Wow, Pisces, not surprised, but wow, right? All right, so clearly you've got somebody standing in your realm, or it's the energy that you create together. Being able to go into the deep, to dive deep into the place where water pressure changes and frequencies change, and you meet each other there, or you accompany each other back and forth from that place because of your water element nature. So, we don't know for sure, but it certainly looks like there's somebody who has a lot of water energy coming into your life, and I like that. or your partner is going to be able to stimulate those gifts that you have inside of yourselves, Pisces, because you folks, so telepathic, so empathic in a very particular way. So someone's coming in or someone's already standing there. These are the aspects you have available to you this month with your partner if you're already partnered. And then from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, we see this beautiful card, the Middle World. Let me show it to you. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. So the middle world is the realm of the day-to-day reality. It is the playground of the living. It is the present moment where everything is happening. Yet the middle world is created by the future, not only the past, and it is a mirror of the invisible realms. You're going deep. Wow, you know what? Take the time, go watch Cancer, watch Scorpio, watch Pisces. You'll understand how the energy is being wound. My guides always talk about the tapestry. It's about the threads of energy. You share it as a cohort with all the people in the water sign elements. And then you share it through your rising sign. You share it through your Venus sign. That's why my guides talk about the tapestry. So I'm yakking on because if I had some profound epiphanies, because there's a beautiful Cancer person in my life who is someone, we're stimulating each other, right? It's incredibly beautiful. I'm very grateful. And this is the story. It's exactly what's happening between us. So as a reader and as a person who does energetic healing, etc., it's just a profound gift for me. Just know that you're standing in those kind of moments here in the month of June. So if middle world shows up in your cards when conditions are favorable to your undertaking, do not hesitate. It is time to move forward, as heaven and earth are smiling upon you. This time is right, so be expedient. Be mindful. Do not be reckless. The world is your playground, and what would require great effort at any other time can be accomplished with ease right now. And it is because of the vibration that's going on. We're getting ready for the eclipse, right? So we've been hearing prophecy through me, through my guides, all this time about all these things. And now we're standing in another moment. We're all meant to master our energy, vibration, our frequency, allow that to come into a place of maturity and share it with other people. And it's exactly what you're doing, and no surprise. And then the card from the Journey of Love is the Void. And I don't think I really need to say much about that, but my guides are telling me read to you from the book. Just look how beautiful that is. Woo! Indications of the moon cycle in part, okay? So we're talking about universal mind. All the way through this reading, universal mind, the meeting through a love interest or an awakener of any kind. So let's see, that is number 40. Let me check. Just very quickly go to the book for you. At the end of every cycle and the beginning of every cycle, there is a moment of transition. That's exactly what I was just talking about. The eclipses are coming, so buckle up. It may last for any amount of time. It could be a moment of feeling or many years of deep inner work. The transition may require patience to endure the absence of knowing, a lack of certainty about who you are, why you are here, what is your mission on this planet. A void may open up between one moment of meeting with your lover and seemingly endless stretches of time, even if it is only days that seem as though they are eternal in duration, as you wait to reconnect again. If you can accept that entry into the cosmic void as preparation for your next cycle of manifestation, if you can accept the darkness is holding you with love, not with unfeelingness, then you can relax and let the preparation be what it must be. Then you can be well equipped for the next steps forward on this glorious divine adventure of meeting the beloved, Whether it is the divine beloved or a human lover, it is a fresh new moment. So that goes on for a bit, but wow, right? Holy cramoly. So let's look at the cards. So clearly, I think, guides told me to stop. I'm just going to push these over here for a minute. That's the purpose of the void. So if you are having a moment where you're separated or you're not in communication or the relationship pulls you into the void, let yourself be in that quiet place. There are messages for you. Stand right in the energy and let it come into you in whatever way it does. Because it's a moment of awakening on a soul basis. When you understand these energy, when this person shows up, they may already be in your realm, might be a friend of yours. Keep your vision really wide. It's going to help you understand something really profound. So let's take a look. I'm going to uncover here. So I think this was the first thing that came out. And I'm going to put it right there with whale. So, getting messages from the sacred male energy that moves things forward. Frequencies, energies, Akashic records coming up to the surface. Or you are able to find them when you dive deep. And it's both. My guides are saying, okay, thank you, Spirit. It is cyclical. There is a cyclical nature to the water element people. And sometimes you go into the deep, and sometimes you go out into the void, and sometimes you're here on earth. And if you think about your life, you know that inherently inside of you. So, yeah, let's see. Let me think. I think Spirit wants this right here. No, they're saying no. All right. So, the Hierophant, of course, wisdom that brings temperance. And you know what I love about this? Obviously, again, angels. See how the toe is in the water? They're talking about vibration to me. The sacred vibration that you can pick up just by putting your toe in the water with this person. It's going to be really profound. Somebody's really going to come in and you are going to feel their vibration. That's what my guides are saying. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So you see that angel? Do you see how activated they are? That's what it is to have a heart chakra awakening, kundalini awakening, to feel your being vibrate. And you're going to feel the angelic love of the universe inside yourself. Do you see how the heart chakra there has that triangle? It's just, there's so much messaging in here. And we see the cups pouring water into each other. So prepare yourself. You're going to need to be balanced. You're going to need to use your internal wisdom in order to bring temperance to yourself when you have this kind of awakening and somebody comes into your life, right from the mystical realm, right into the middle of your life and carries you out into the void for this awakening that is definitely coming. So I think clearly that goes right there. The cup of love right here in life where you're standing. That energy is going to move forward because this awakening is happening. And the Queen of Cups, you see how she sits by the water? Look at all the water. This is you and your vibration. Somebody is going to come to meet you vibrationally, finally, at long last. Or a relationship that you already have is going to take a leap forward. You're going to awaken each other to something. It's the experience I'm having with my Cancer friend. And I have a sister who's also very clairvoyant. She's a medical intuitive. I keep trying to get her to start a YouTube channel, but she doesn't do it. She sees people on the other side all the time. They just come and hang out with her. So, here where you live, couple love comes forward. The Queen of Cups, who sits on the shore in her throne, and what she's doing is she's looking at her cup. And she's undergoing a decision-making process. And it is only when she has clarity and stability that she takes the cover off the cup. So, all right, hang on, my guides are talking to me. There's a lot. She also has her toe in the water, right? She's sitting on the beach, and we see around her these cliffs with the ocean meeting the firmament, my guides always say. So it's a reflection of the message in that card. There's clarity with this offer, but there's some introspection because of the pride. You're going to know. You and your partner are going to know, like, whoa, something massive is happening here. And this is destiny. So, we need to take a breath. Let's just sit quietly together in the void and collect the messages and get some clarity, because there's no doubt that you're going forward. None at all in my mind. Not at all. Not a minute's worth of hesitation. Let me move this back. So, beautiful, quiet, mysterious type of love coming forward for you. All right, Spirit, look. Spirit says it's just everywhere. So the feeling that you're going to have when this comes through is literally the feeling of being surrounded by love energy. You're going to have the experience, my guides are saying, of literally walking inside a bubble of love energy. And that's what it feels like when you meet an awakener who has the right vibration, comes into your life, and you feel the vibration. You may hear the vibration. I can often hear there's a sound that comes with it. All right, Spirit, let's give us one more message and we'll jump into the bag of runes. So you're walking around feeling the buzz. Look at this. Do you see how on the diagonal, always look in my readings, how does the energy move? Here we've got inspiration. Queen of Cups sitting there, she's looking at her cup. Somebody has brought her an offer. It's a real offer. It's a pure offer. And she's sitting there in the middle of it going, I don't even know what to say. Somebody help me get some balance for a minute. I think that's part of it. And it awakens her. Do you see what happens? Do you see the Judgment card? And she's looking into her cup. It still has the cover on. And she's using her temperance. She's taking her deep breaths because she's been drawn into the deep. She's in the void, working on this clarity that is meant to come to her from the sacred place. So, Spirit, what's the last card you want for us, please, today? What is it that we need to know about the movement of this energy? What is it that beautiful, beautiful Pisces, the guides are saying, the way you can understand. All right, Spirit, what is it, please? Woo! Okay, we've got two. Yeah, it's interesting. This came out for Cancer too. So I like this. 9 of Cups. So you're having this moment where you get drawn deep into the vibration, into the void. You get this intense clarity about why you're sitting there with your 9 of Cups. Your cup isn't full. You want 10 cups, don't you? And the possibility is there all around you, but here's what has to happen first. You have to put your burdens down. A cycle is ending, and it's ending in the most beautiful way possible. And it's interesting because that's what the void talked about. So I'm going to put this over here. Excuse me, little feather. It's a reminder card, Spirit says. Don't be afraid to go into the deep. While you're standing here, be firmly rooted in your spot so that you can travel well with this partner and take this journey and come to the end of the cycle. That's the only thing that's preventing this love from coming forward. And look what's on the bottom. You are getting help from the divine. Absolutely. So let's check the runes, okay? This is beautiful. And I can feel the vibration of it. Just while I'm doing the reading, I can feel it. It's a really intense thing to feel pulled out into the void. But there's a lot of mystery and a lot of beauty that is definitely trying to come through to you. To see? It's trying really hard. The inspiration of the universe to give you clarity and to help you arise into your destiny. Ooh, Pisces. So please communicate with me. Click messages if you're cross-watching. I want to know. This is just a supremely well-ordered union, my guys are saying. And if you're cross-watching and you're having this experience with this beautiful Pisces, please teach us about it. Right. Okay. So I'm using the Book of Runes by Ralph Blum. It's my copy's really ancient. You can't really even see it anymore. But he was a really cool guy way back when, and he made this beautiful set of runes. That's the rune for possession. And it talks all about what is the nature of the possession that you want. Do you want spiritual understanding? Do you want wealth here in the world? I don't think so, Pisces. We know what you want. Let's see. Where do my guides want to put this? I think it's right here. I'm going to put it right there. All right, so I'm going to read to you right from the book. Breathe deep, Pisces, just like the whale. Got to come up for air and take a deep breath and then plunge down into the energy that's available in the void. And having this experience while you're standing here as a human being, it can be overwhelming. So that's the rune Fehu. It is about possessions. It is about nourishment. This is a rune of fulfillment, about ambition satisfied, love shared, rewards received. It promises nourishment from the most worldly, see, to the sacred. You're going deep. And nourishment to the divine. For if the principle, as above, so below, thank you, Spirit, holds true, then we are also able to nourish the divine. This rune calls for a deep probing of the meaning of profit and gain in your life. Look with care to know whether it is wealth and possessions that you require for your well-being, or rather self-rule and the growth of a will. You see, it's just astounding to me how this is coming out. Another concern of Fehu is to conserve what has already been gained. Thank you, Spirit. The rune urges vigilance and continual mindfulness, especially in times of good fortune. For it is then that you are likely to collapse yourself into your success on the one hand, or behave recklessly on the other. Enjoy your good fortune and remember to share it, because the mark of a well-nourished self is the ability and willingness to share with others. Thank you, Spirit. And that's it. So remember to get some guidance if you need it. People often need a lot of help when this kind of partner comes into their life. It's just, my spirits are saying it's earth-shaking. Absolutely earth-shaking. You got to use temperance, because some people can freak out and hide. So this is a state of burden. It's time to put that down, because all of this love energy is here, and you're going to have divine assistance. So Pisces, thank you for being who you are and what you are, and for using your energy this way. If you need any help, give me a shout. I'll be here to speak with you about the eclipses. And remember, this is a prep period for the eclipse, so you might find somebody. And you know, it could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a lover. So we're moving into this time of 4D and 5D. This is part of the implication, is to widen our understanding of ourselves as beings, and that sometimes this process may unfold with somebody that's not meant to be your lover. So be alert. That's what my guides are saying. Just be alert. And Pisces, this is what you want anyways. We know, don't we? Have a wonderful month. Remember to click the like button for me. I'll look forward to seeing you next month. We'll be talking about the eclipse. And if you want to come to Moonrise Cottage and have take part in the girl party that's going to be happening over the eclipse, send me an email. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.